see about transactions. Transaction is a single logic unit of work that interacts with the database and actually modify its handling through read and write operations. So here the program execution that accessing probability updates varying data items. When we are modifying the database to maintain its consistency, we are using a special property named ACID property. The acronym for ACID property is A stands for honesty, B stands for consistency, I stands for isolation, and D stands for durability. Okay. Let's see a property by one. Atomicity is nothing but when the transaction it should be happened and it should be modified in the database, or it should not be happened, that is no other changes will be happened in the database. Let's see an example. Before transaction, a person A hold amount of 1500 and the person B hold the amount of 1000. During the transaction, A is trying to transfer 500 to B. When it is success, that is A had successfully transferred 500 to B. So what will be happen? In the person account A, 500 will be decremented, and in person B, the 500 will be incremented. When we have such failure cases, amount from person A, 500 has been debited to the person B, but it is not added. So in such cases, we will handle the atomicity property. In here, the atomicity property falls. So next, moving on to consistency. Consistency is in simple words we can say before and after transactions the output should be same. So here the person A holds 1500 and the person B holds 1000. So when we are summing up before the transaction we had an amount of 1500. So during the transaction again A is trying to transfer 500 to B. When the transaction and the modification has been successfully done in database, so how it will be? 500 will be incremented from person A and 500 will be incremented in person B. So when we are summing up this we will get 2500. So when we are comparing before and after transaction, we are having the same consistency. So here we can say the transaction has been successfully completed. But when we are having failure state, from a person account A, 500 has been debited, but it is not incremented in person B. So when we are summing up this, we will get only 2000. So when we are comparing before transaction and after transaction in failure range, here it is 2500. But here we are having until 2000. And moving on to another property, that is isolation. Here in isolation property we can say when number of transactions are happening at the same time, this property will happen. So before transaction, as well as A hold 1500 and B hold 1000. So here we are having two transactions, that is at the time A is transferring 700 to B and the same time B is transferring 200 to B. So here when these two transactions are taking place at the same time, either one will be updated. Either this first statement, that is A is transferring 700 to B. So what will we have? 800. Either A will hold 800 and B will hold 1700, or else we will have, so B is transferring 200 to B. So what it will be modified as? A holds 1700 and B holds 800. So number of transactions are taking place. Either one transaction will be updated in the database and another is durability. For a better example, we can consider online shopping. But in failure state, let us consider it may be server error or system problem or so whatever. So whatever error occurs. So due to that, sometimes we may experience that the account A, from account A 500 has been decreed, but order is not placed. So it is a failure